don't do things for the satisfaction of others, but do it because you simply actually love doing it and you're passionate about it and it's something you really enjoy doing. Because, for example, something I see just on social media more than anything 24/7 is there's a lot of people who'll make certain types of content. They'll fucking make certain types of music. They'll just do certain things on the internet to try and fit in with a certain crowd so they can actually get something out of it, whether it's money, fame, whatever it may be they chasing on there. It's just like, bro, if you don't actually enjoy doing this shit, you're gonna fall off with it regardless. What do you think one hit wonders are? Yeah, it's people that started doing something that they didn't actually enjoy doing it. They did it to gain some type of external validation, whether it's fame from other people or money to literally just make themselves feel better because now they have money. Like, no, like you're looking for everything externally, bro. Look internally, find out what the fuck you actually enjoy doing. When you start doing things like that you don't even actually enjoy doing to try and get something, sure, you might manage to make a little bit of money out of it. Sure, you might get a little bit of fame, but it's not real. That shit's all gonna go. That money, that shit gonna be gone within 10 years. Fucking, if you even make it that long, if you even make it a year with it. Fucking, oh, that fame, like, yeah, those fans, they ain't even gonna remember who you is in 20 years from now. Maybe not even in 10 years from now. Like, bro, you see what I'm saying? Like, when you doing something you don't actually enjoy doing, it is not raw talent. That shit is not genuine. Authenticity is literally one of the most pure things you can live out of. That is what is going to actually have people. You're going to actually have loyal supporters. You're going to have actual fans that don't just fucking forget about you. No, because they actually look up to you. They see the authenticity and they actually are attracted towards that type of energy. When you doing something just to fit into a crowd and you're not even acting out of authenticity, bro, yeah, people might get, like, you gonna attract the wrong people. First off, you gonna attract people that don't know themselves at all. Like, they have no respect for themselves or the people around them. They ain't really trying to do shit with their life. Those are the type of people you're gonna attract, and they're not gonna stay. They're just gonna come there to get their little external validation just from watching you, or whatever the case may be with whatever you're doing. And then they gonna go on with themselves, go on with their life, forget all about you, and then move on to the next person that they can just get their little, like, external dopamine from, because that's all they doing, bro. Like, you're not gonna have people genuinely looking up to you. Why do you think, like, some of the greatest rappers in the world or some of the greatest content creators in the world, bro, they was just being themselves. They literally was just doing something they enjoyed doing. Some of the best musicians, and I know this shit personally because I make music, some of the best musicians are the ones that was actually talking about either the shit they was going through in their life and they past, the shit they doing right now, the things they trying to do to change the world, how they genuinely feeling, even if it is in a lower aspect. They doing it to actually heal, like to actually live just out of their passions, do something they actually enjoy doing. And those are the ones that actually last. Those are the ones that people still listen to this day. They will never be forgotten, bro. They're fucking legends. They're gonna go on for years and years. People is gonna know who they is. And then you got other people, they come out here making music about just, oh, killing, robbing, selling drugs, just shit that they not actually, like they just doing it to try and make the shit sound good. Yeah, people might get hit for a little bit and then they're gonna fall off in like 2-3 years. Probably not even that long. Like, you never know, bro. That shit, it just don't stay regardless. Like, time's out of the aspect of it. It's just the simple matter of the fact that when you do something that you don't actually enjoy doing to try and get somewhere in your life, it's not going to stay. It's not going to give you what you're truly seeking for. If you truly want to find that shit, look internally, not externally. Look in yourself, find out, what do I actually enjoy doing? Like, what am I actually passionate about? Like, this video I'm recording right now, this is something I'm actually passionate about. I could be on here on social media just trying to promote other content that I don't really care about, just fucking making videos about shit that I don't really care about just because I know it's stuff that's actually trending and will actually make me good money and actually get me something externally from it. Bro, that's not what I fucking want. That shit gonna fall off anyways if I were to do that. And, like, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna actually feel at peace with myself unless I'm doing what I'm actually passionate about. That's why I'm making the type of content I'm making right now. That's why I'm on music. I don't talk about shit that's just like fucking just useless shit that don't matter, things that don't aren't actually gonna evolve you in life. No, I'll talk about the shit that actually matters. I'll talk about how I'm feeling and, like, the shit that I've went through, fucking ways to actually come up, how I have come up. Like, I'll talk about things that actually matter, what I'm actually going through within my own mind, and not just something outside of myself. And that's why I know with what I'm doing right now, yeah, this shit gonna last. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get somewhere with this shit for sure because I'm doing it because I genuinely enjoy doing it. I'm living out of authenticity. you don't want to just, you don't want to live in just a fake life. If you putting out nothing but fake shit, that's all you gonna get back. If you're making content about something you don't even care for, something you don't even give a fuck about, and then you start to get a fan base and stuff, the same way you don't give a fuck about your content is the same way that your fan base ain't gonna give a fuck about you. And that's why they ain't gonna remember who you is. They probably not even watching you for the reasons you thinking, to be real. Like, you get back exactly what you put out. So if you're putting out that energy of, yeah, I'm gonna make this content so I can make my money, even though I don't give a fuck about it. I'm gonna make this music so I can make my money and get my fame, even though I don't give a fuck about it. Bro, that's exactly what you're gonna get back. You're gonna get fans that don't give a fuck about you. Might get you a little bit of money, a little bit of fans, but that shit ain't gonna stay anyways. Same way, anytime you do something that you don't truly enjoy, you're gonna, even, you might not give up completely, but you're gonna slow down with it. You're not gonna actually put as much effort into it anyway because you don't enjoy doing it. Therefore, the same way you're slowing down and you're not actually getting the work done with it, and you're actually starting to slow down and not really give a fuck about it even more than you already didn't give a fuck, same way your fans is gonna stop giving a fuck about it as they listening to you. When someone's doing something authentically, doing it because they actually enjoy it, they don't stop growing, bro. They gonna continue to get better and better with every single day that they do this shit. That shit don't stop. You doing something you don't enjoy about, you gonna get worse with every day. You might get a little more used to it, a little more comfortable with it, get a little bit more into the flow of what you're doing with it. But overall, it's gonna get worse as time progresses because you're not actually doing something you enjoy about. So you're gonna just, it's gonna start to seem dull to you. Like, it might have the little bit of interest that you kind of forced upon yourself to even be able to do it at all is going to fade over time. You're gonna be like, it's like working a 9 to 5 you don't give a fuck about. You're just gonna feel miserable doing the shit to the point to where you're just gonna put less and less effort. For example, look at someone just at a simple job like a restaurant or something. When they first start working there, they happy as fuck. They over here greeting everyone. They just doing their thing, just living life. And then after about 10, 20 years working there, bro, look at them. Yeah, they miserable as hell. They just mean mugging. Like, they don't give a shit about it. Like, yeah, that's literally what happens. If you're doing something you don't even enjoy doing, it's going to fade over time and you're going to stop giving a fuck about it to the point where it just makes you feel miserable. What's the point in going on the internet, making content or making music about shit you don't actually give a fuck, don't actually give a fuck about, that you're not going to feel peaceful from doing, but yet that's literally your escape from having to work a 9 to 5, working a job or anything like that because it makes you miserable. You just traded one misery for another. What was the point? Just look within, bro. Find the things you actually enjoy doing, the things you're actually passionate about, and you won't have to worry about fucking selling yourself out. Literally just setting yourself short, just setting yourself up for something that you know, when you know you could be doing 10 times more. Like, bro, just look within. That shit don't happen overnight either. Yeah, it's gonna take time. You're not gonna get everything overnight. But understand this, the longer you are in the darkness, the longer you're gonna stay in the light. So if you're just being held back, you're not being held back, you're being prepared. You're being built to actually live what you putting yourself up to. Whatever you tell yourself you want to live, the bigger that shit is, the more shit you're gonna have coming at you that you're gonna have to deal with to even get there. So just keep going with it. Just live authentically, do what you actually enjoy doing. Don't live no fake ass life. You got this though. I love y'all.